Hello, in today's video, you'll learn how to structure your restoration website for success. So, in this presentation, you'll learn how to create a website for your restoration company that will rank on Google and yield in more water, fire, and mold damage jobs. Success with your website depends a lot on how well it's structured, and in this presentation, we'll discuss exactly how to do that. So, this won't be about web design or how to write content for your pages. Specifically, this presentation will be about website structuring. The good news is you get this done once and that's it. So, let's get right into it. How Google ranks websites. There are a lot of SEO factors that play a role in rankings of a website. A lot of them. You will see it all over the internet. The key is doing as many of the important ones as you can while remaining on a budget. That brings me to my tip here. Don't go crazy trying to learn everything about SEO because you will hear a lot of things, a lot of factors, concepts, and different terms. Uh, Instead, focus the most of your time and energy and the budget in figuring out the most important aspects of SEO, what you should do all the time. So, important SEO factors are technical SEO, site content, on-page SEO, and off-page SEO. Each of these has a few, level two factors that fall under, for example, technical SEO, site content, but we'll cover all of them. Today, we'll discuss technical, specifically website structure, which you can say is a part of technical SEO. So, what is technical SEO? Technical SEO is the geeky part of your SEO efforts. It involves optimizing your website for rankings during the build/rebuild. Technical aspects of it, not what you say on the page itself, but things that you do behind the scenes. So the good news is that it doesn't have to be done continuously. It includes website structuring, page speed, responsiveness for all devices, mobile, desktop, creating sitemap, and fixing link errors. Now, again, these don't have to be done continuously. Website structuring, you do it once. You structure your website properly once. That's it. Page speed, same thing. Responsiveness, same thing. Creating sitemap, you create one sitemap once. HTML and XML sitemap. Robots.txt, same thing. Fixing link errors, this could perhaps you could encounter a few times over the lifespan of your website, but again, it's not something that you will be doing all the time. So these are the technical parts of your website that you need to get done for Google to easily read your website without incurring technical issues. You don't want to write all the content, read all the pages just to have some issues with some of these aspects that you could have gotten done properly from the start and not worrying about them at all later. So, well, not at all, but not continuously doing different things to, trying to improve technical SEO. So, Ahrefs is a great technical and SEO analysis tool. It allows you to quickly audit your website for technical issues. While it can't detect all your problems, it can do most of the heavy lifting. This is a tip for technical SEO. Again, we'll only be covering website structuring in this video, but I want you to understand the broader concept so you can see not just what website structuring is, but what technical SEO is, so you can understand the whole story and not just the specifics of it. This will help you learn other things that you should get done, like page speed optimization. We'll cover all of that in future videos. So Ahrefs allows you to quickly audit your website. It will provide with red errors, which are these here. Red errors, I mean, red. Yeah, but red errors, which you should be fixing all the time. Once you do your first audit, make sure to get the red errors done. Yellow errors, not as important, but if you have somebody else doing SEO and that's their core focus for your website, you can have them fix some yellow errors too. But again, yellow are not critical, red are. So make sure that red are fixed. That is, if you want to invest in Ahrefs, which is a little bit more pricey, so have that in mind. But again, it's great help. You don't have to audit anything manually. For example, to find 404s or these types of errors, Ahrefs will do that for you. So yeah, another tip for technical SEO. With that out of the way, with technical SEO explained. Let's get into the website structuring finally. So here is the structure. Very, very beautiful graph. So I must say, very creative. So homepage, services and locations. So we will discuss in this video services and location pages. These are the most important things. We'll also mention some other things as well, but this will take up most of our focus. So services, you should have service 1, service 2, service 3, clearly separated from each other. Location, same thing. If you service New York, you should have New York page. If you service Newark, you should have New York page. If you service Jersey City, you should have each of these cities clearly separated into their own location pages. So critical aspect of your website structure is your service and service area / location pages. It's important to separate these and to try to rank with location pages for keywords like water damage restoration, New York City, water damage, New York, etc. So these are very important aspects you should understand. Your location pages will go after these keywords that people search in to find a restoration company in their own city. Okay, so location pages, they should reflect your actual locations or locations close to your actual location that you can drive to. You shouldn't create location pages targeting every single city that you can think of, but you can do that, but Google can quickly detect that. So the best structure for success is to start with a few location pages you can actually service and then expand later on. You can try to cover as many cities as you can. Not recommended. So, as you can see, we'll discuss services and location. Let's first start with the services. Service pages. Clearly separate your services into individual pages. Water damage restoration, have a page for that. Fire damage restoration, have a page for that. Mold removal, fire hazard, crime scene, cleanup. You need to have each of these pages separated clearly into so that it can be easily understandable both for users and for actually users, potential customers, and for Google. You can take this a step further and add a second level to your website structure. This level can refer to, for example, the types of water damage you restore. So it can be sewage, flood, and others. So same from fire, mold, and other services. This is great for hitting more targeted keywords. The URL would look like domain.com, water damage restoration, and then sewage cleanup. So / in between. Now, what do I mean by great for hitting more targeted keywords? Sometimes Google may decide to rank something like this when, for example, people search for near me keywords, for example, sewage cleanup near me, or even sometimes location keywords. They may not always rank your location page for something this specific. Have that in mind. This is something that gets a little bit more complex. I don't want to get into it completely because it can get really confusing, but depending on the market and what Google prefers ranking in that market, it can happen that it prefers this, specific type of landing pages. And these are good practice to overall to have if you want to get really deep into SEO. So location pages. Here we are. These will be built a little differently. These pages should talk about all of the services you provide in a given city. Don't build county pages. So, repeating what I've said before, if you're doing water, fire, and mold in New York City, you should list all of your services on the New York City page. Location pages can also have a second level with each of the services having their own page. Domain.com, New York City, water damage restoration. These second level pages will be the one that actually rank on Google for water damage restoration in New York City. If you have fire damage restoration as a second level, it can rank for fire damage restoration in New York City. While a location page will be the one to which Google business profile you have in that city will link to. So the location page itself, New York City page, will have name, address, phone number. It will link to your Google business profile in New York. So what's the point of service pages we talked about earlier? Then again, repeating, it's not just, it's important. It should be displayed on your website for visitors to quickly learn what your company does. But depending on the market, sometimes those can even rank too. but you want to do your targeting with domain.com, New York City water damage restoration type pages. Because each of these water damage, fire damage, mold removal in New York, each of these keywords is competitive enough so that they require a separate page to rank for each of them. That's it. So it's very important for you to understand that concept. Water damage restoration in New York City and fire damage restoration in New York City, they're competitive enough to require separate pages to rank for all of those, for both of those keywords. So you cannot rank for one page for water, fire, and mold. It's very hard. So yeah, that's it. It's pretty much, there's a lot more to it, but if you want a specific video only about location pages, let me know. So other pages, other site pages, you should have, you know, simple about us. Have a page about us, about actually your company, your reviews. Have a page specifically where you have reviews displayed. Grab reviews from Google, grab reviews from Yelp, grab reviews from Facebook, display them there. If you have some testimonials of people, you have real people saying, hey, they've done this, display that there. You should have meet the team page where all of your, team members are displayed with their pictures and something about them. They're even linked to their LinkedIn profiles and stuff like that. It can help FAQs, some questions that you see people asking you all the time, simply have them displayed on your website on the specific page. You should have also a page about your company's history, so you can say that about us, or you can even say our history page, specific page about that. The licenses, the certifications that you have, all of that should be displayed, and even potential rewards, accolades, and recognitions you received over the years of being in business. So contact us page 2, legal pages. You don't really have to have legal page itself, but you should have privacy policy, terms of service if you collect visitor data from your website. So not only should you have these, but Google also loves when a website has legal pages. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's, again, a lot to it, and it depends how the competitive market is, how specific you want to get with each of these pages that you build. But hopefully this has helped you understand the concept, what you're trying to do, and it will help you go out there and generate more restoration leads for a company. If you have any additional questions or would like a free consultation, leave a comment on this video, go to repairspro.com, or join our water damage marketing Facebook group. The link will be the first link in the description of this video for you to join. That's it. Hope you have a great day. And yeah, again, best of luck, and I'll hear you next time. Bye-bye.